Welcome to Scale Without Chaos, the podcast for growth-focused leaders who are tired of scaling their businesses the hard way. Each week, you'll hear real stories, the messy parts, and the proven strategies that help leaders grow without burning out their team or themselves. And yes, you'll definitely hear a few spicy takes along the way. If you're building something that matters and you're ready for smarter systems, better people ops, and fewer fires to put out, you're in the right place. Be sure to subscribe where you listen, follow us on LinkedIn and Instagram at Scale Without Chaos, and check out our newsletter for weekly insights that you won't hear anywhere else. And now, this week's episode. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Scale Without Chaos. I'm your host, Samantha Reel. I have a few things that I want to chat with you about, and this is going to be a lightning round podcast of just some things that have been coming up as frequently asked questions that I want to make sure I address as part of the overall brand of Scale Without Chaos, as well as what we stand for, why we do what we do, and how ultimately this helps your business as a founder and a leadership team. So first, what is Scale Without Chaos all about? Or where did it come from, right? I have for years worked in a corporate environment where I have felt that there has been a lot of stress and frustration and firefighting that absolutely is not necessary. There are so many examples, and I bet that anyone here who's listening can give me a handful of their own where something happened where, yes, hindsight being 2020, but something happened that could have been completely and utterly avoided if someone had just stopped and taken the time to work on one of three main things: people, processes, or systems. Guarantee. And so as a culture, with us growing so quickly in business and everyone is trying to be the next big company, right now it's AI, but figuring out how to grow a business as fast as you can and make an exit and find your why, all of those things, people are just hustling at rates that are ridiculous. It's amazing to me that no one out there is saying, whoa, slow down, guys. Everybody slow down, guys and gals. Slow down. Is there a reason why we are thinking that hustle equals success? Is there a reason why we're feeling like we need to trade our currency of time and mindfulness and just general well-being for our currency of money? Is there a reason why we need to be doing those things in 2025 when we have so many opportunities to learn and grow from others, as well as pre-made templates in terms of how to make things easier and ways to educate ourselves about what we should be doing as business owners? Is there a reason why in 2025 we feel that we still should be defending hustle and defending stress and burnout and allowing this to happen? I want to hear from you. That's why I made this podcast today. I really want to hear, what are your stories? Give me everything you've got in terms of, this was something that happened that was just silly, or this is something that happened that was egregious and the fix was so simple. I have seen so many examples that it would blow your mind. I'm going to give you one, and this is recent. I started working with a company a few months ago, and this is a global company. They've been around for a while. They have really large partners. So if I were to say these names out loud, they're pretty much B2B household names. Pretty much B2B household names. We are not talking a small startup here. We're talking multi-million. I started working with them because I was asking about what are their people, process, systems? Where could we help to help them grow and scale more? I was chatting with someone from the marketing team, and the leader of the marketing team looked at me and said, well, we manually input all our leads. I'm going to let that sink in for a minute. Yes, 2025 happened this year. We manually input all our leads. And the marketing leader looked at me and said, Sam, I know that's crazy. Sam, I absolutely know that that is crazy. But because we have this system and this system and this system, so we're talking about a website to a CRM and then also their marketing automation system. Because this website system doesn't talk well to this system, our CRM, we have to manually put in leads. There was someone who their entire job was to take a lead from the website and put it through a form and put it into the CRM system and then manually assign it out to the sales team. All of the lead rotation was kept in a spreadsheet. That was this year. This year. I know that is an incredible, for most folks, that's incredible. That's table stakes. That's basics 101. And it's not like the people who I was working with did not know that was something that was crazy. They knew it, but they still threw people at the problem instead of fixing something that could have actually been done with just a little bit more budget and a Zapier could have fixed it. So that is why I am here, because there are so many things in business like that today that we can easily fix. And if I can make it just a little bit better for the founder, the leadership team, the staff, the employees, for everyone to just do their jobs, I will have won. So give me some of your examples. I really do want to know, what are some of those crazy things that people are doing today that just don't make any sense and could be fixed with simple people, processes, systems? All right. Have a great day, everyone. Looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you for listening to Scale Without Chaos. If you got value from today's episode, do me a favor. Hit that follow button, share the episode with someone scaling a business, or leave a review. It helps more than you know. You can find more content, free resources, and behind-the-scenes takes on LinkedIn and Instagram at Scale Without Chaos. And if you want weekly insights straight to your inbox, head over to balsamandcedar.com and sign up for the newsletter. Keep building. We'll see you next week.